when it requires little to no money out of our own pocket. He was just like, hey man, leave the house exactly as it is and we'll take it. And the terms are very, very favorable for him and for us. So could not go wrong, couldn't be happier. And another happy family will be moving into one of our properties. All right, so this is a house that we just had to take back. It was a eviction process during COVID. It was quite the fun ordeal. And the crazy thing about this is it's already sold. I mean, literally, the cops were here this morning and we did the walkout. And then within 20 minutes, the dude came up, saw the house and says, don't do a thing to it. I will just go ahead and I'll give you the money and I'll do all the repairs and the cleaning and it's gonna be my house. So let me show you what he saw. So, walked into this, got a broken window, you know, just stuff everywhere, dirty carpets, and let me lock this front door here. It's on a busy street, got a nice fence, but you know, that's kind of what it is. But anyway, we got one bedroom here. Got stuff all over the place. There's the AC unit. We got a kitchen full of food, man. It's crazy. It's like you would think these people didn't even think that they were going to leave. And the cops show up, draw their guns, and says, get out. But I mean, we got literally like a full fridge full of food. I'm glad that they were eating. That's, you know, not paying your rent's one thing, but being starving is a completely different thing. Got a huge bathroom. I mean, it's not much to look at the way that it is right now, but you know, huge bathroom. There is some dry rot issues. Pointed this out to the guy. Said, hey, the subfloor here is all kind of jacked up and got some issues here. He's like, no worries, man. Literally, his response was, hey man, I'm Mexican. Everyone in my family does carpentry or some kind of manual labor. We can get this thing fixed. I'm like, hey bro, more power to you. I wish I had that in my family. Let me show you these other two rooms right now. So this is a garage. It converted it into 2 bedrooms. And so technically it's just like a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom house, but you gotta walk down here. It's like, this is cute. Like, you know, it's kind of sad for me to see that this family here, you know, they had this cool little thing, the setup for their kids, but you know, this is a Ninja Turtle room, and then check this thing out. This is you know, bunk beds and all this stuff. Like I said, it's sad to see that this is how it ended, unfortunately. But then we go out to the backyard here. Let me show you this. And this is kind of what sold it for the guy. There's like the laundry room out here, but you got this huge backyard. I mean, so he's gonna clean the backyard for his kids, and you know, you got the fence, so you're definitely fenced in, so the kids can play in the backyard, no worries about the dangerous highway. But anyway, if you've been following me for any length of time, you probably saw this house probably 2 years ago when we rented it out. It was July of 2019. Here we are in July or April 2021. And anyway, it's crazy. People know what we do. We post things like I mentioned, like, hey, this house is going to be coming available. This is what's going on. This guy has just been watching and watching and watching. So he contacted me, shows up. He's like, I got cash in hand right here. Let's do this right now. And I'm like, whoa, man, it's a process. It's a process to see how this thing goes. But anyway, was able to make it work for him. And I love doing what we do, especially when it requires little to no money out of our own pocket. He was just like, hey man, leave the house exactly as it is and we'll take it. And the terms are very, very favorable for him and for us. So could not go wrong, couldn't be happier. And another happy family will be moving into one of our properties. And I love what I do, and I love who I do it for. It's just a fabulous opportunity to help people. I think the biggest mistake that we made on the last one was that we did a straight rental instead of an actual rent-to-own type of situation. Because if you think about it, when you rent a car, you don't wash it before you take it back. You trash it. Whereas there's no pride in ownership. Whereas when you're actually, owning something, you're going to take some pride in it. And that's what this guy was telling me. He's like, look, man, I'm buying this house from you as is. So whatever I buy, I'm going to fix up because this is going to be my new home for my wife and my kids, or for my family is what he said. He didn't say wife or kids. So that's what it is. All right. So anyway, just remember, guys, all you are just one deal away from changing your entire financial future. This is a great cash flowing opportunity for us. It's a good investment. It's a good, man, you can't go wrong with it. So we got a down payment, we're getting cash flow, and at the end of the day, if he ever decides to go ahead and refinance and pay us off, then we'll get some equity out of it as well. So anyway, if you're interested in what I'm doing and you want to learn how I do this, I teach on a monthly basis. I have a deep dive. It's a master class in seller financing. The seating is limited. We only allow between the most I've ever had in it is 15, but I keep it at 10 on purpose. And the purpose of that is so that I could definitely answer your questions, make sure you're understanding what we're doing, how we're doing it. So, I want to make sure that this is exactly, seller financing is what you're looking to do as far as getting into real estate investing. If by chance, after the 2.5 hours of us spending together, it's just like, hey, this is worthless. I didn't learn anything. This was not what I was looking for, or it's something completely different. I thought it was something different. I thought it was X, Y, and Z, and you gave me A, B, and C. Hey, you know what? Not a problem at all. I go ahead and I refund you your money. There's no reason for you to pay $250 to investigate something that you realize it was never going to be a fit. If on the other hand, you're like, hey, this was fantastic, which most people say is like, man, I've never learned so much information in my life. Then, hey, that's, there's an opportunity for us to even go deeper with that, or we can part ways, and that's perfectly fine. You got a great education. So if you're interested in that as well, reach out to me. Go ahead and message me here, and I will get back to you, and we can go ahead and go from there and see if it's going to be a fit to have you on our master class. All right, guys, I'm Ryan Nickel from Bootstrap REI. I'll see y'all later.